Dicks!
Thank you for the dicks. Hi, chat. Welcome. New channel looks nice and wholesome. I'm gonna check it out. Welcome, Nerdy. I wasn't even 10 minutes late. I am, however, still going to cough on you. Feeling good. I've still got some congestion and a cough, but whatever. I'm just excited to be back. I'm sorry, I could not use this playlist, even if it's just completely different than normal. Look at it. Look at this playlist. Beast isn't late, it's an imposter. I see. Hi. Hi.
We're just doing our little part to make sure that our products.
Why can't I hear that?
Live and thrive, and they worked. There's an endangered species right there.
Chat, could you hear that? That's a problem. We can hear it? Oh, good. What in the actual... All right, somebody shoot me again. Hey, bonk. Oh, cooldown? Okay.
We're just doing our little part to make sure that our products do not aid in harming environments like this one here, where animals live and thrive, and they work. There's an endangered species right there.
Huh. Dicks! Thank you for the dicks. Well, I was early. It's fine. So we're now, yeah. Now I couldn't hear the monitoring, which would have made it terrible for me to key off of stuff. I love you too, Hylia. Mwah. Oh God.
Harry Potter and the Balls of Blue.
What?
No.
What?
No. What?
Huh?
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 What?
Huh?
What?
Huh?
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 Stop it!
Stop what?
Huh?
Huh? Welcome in, everybody. I'm so happy to be back. Welcome in, Whale, Mwah, Agent, Bahraini, 488. Twitch Go. Wangler, is this a new streamer? Yes. Caddy, early gang-ish. DJ, I'm imagining. Nerdy. Nagato, welcome. Highly, of course. Agent. Anybody else that I missed? I'm sorry. But yeah, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. What did I think? So many things. Barney? 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 Hello? What? Barney? 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 About my base? Oh, it's awesome. I had seen it, but not operational. I think that that Ranimus and Moon were very impressed by your ass. The bullet ricocheted off and hit Barney. Good, fucking good. It's about damn time. Barney needed to be put down. No. Barney needed to be put down. My ass it is very nice. The casino's super cool though. Like that's so bonkers. That's so bonkers. We may end up playing a little bit of Minecraft tonight after reacting to stuff. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of videos to watch because, you know, not streaming in forever. And honestly, I haven't been spending that much time on YouTube because I watched the entirety of Better Call Saul while I've been sick. So, screw you, Lord Bees. Wow, rude. Bueller? Huh? Well. But yeah. So, we're gonna watch Jet Lag. I think it's a short episode tonight. We'll never forget you, Barney. All of your heroic deeds.
Existence says bees.
Hello.
Did you know that running naked means running with no smartwatch, headphones, or music? Wish I would have known that 2 hours ago. I'll let you know how court goes.
We will never forget you, Barney, and all of your heroic deeds.
Screw you, Lord Bees.
Oh.
Yeez.
I thought we were rid of Barney. Hi, Moon. Hi, Ranimus.
Lord Bees, once again, we're getting close to another whole ass baby. We're getting close to another whole ass go. Where's the child support bees beepa trip?
You started speaking in tongues like part of the way through that.
Nothing.
God, we are. It's Moon.
Does the manager just eat you?
Look how cute she is. Look.
Well, that's not good.
Look at
job,
her.
Is it?
Look. Super cute. Right there. I don't have arms. I can't point, but right there. See? Point with your wings. I just got here. I was hanging out with Moon and Ranimus before the stream. We were in a hot tub underwater, and then we went to a casino, and I lost all of my money. All of it. Literally every single penny that I put into the casino, I lost. So there's that. There is that. Wildest night ever.
Hello,
Yeah.
Bees,
Whoa.
and hello, his new ass. It's been a while since we've shared a hug. Here's a great big Dino hug. Or just like the old times. Limes.
Limes.
Oh, times.
Limes.
Oh, times.
Limes.
Oh, more
Oh.
times.
Oh.
Lime. Oh,
Oh.
lime.
Get it all out, Barney. Get it all out.
friends. Can you share a hug with your friends?
Doctor.
This is a single doctor. Cave. It's okay. Cave has some like deep unresolved trauma from doctors apparently. Good God. Blizzard, thank you so much. Thank you for the 16 months. Mwah. Fucking love you. Thank you for being here. We need Moon to be president. Moon is already president and cute. Moon is unreasonably cute. It does not make sense. Wow. Barney actually...
We need one to be the president of cute!
I agree. What the fuck? What? The 2-month subscriber badge, like, broke. I'm gonna have to look into that. I don't know. Is it? Can anybody else see Drab's 2-month subscriber badge, or is that broken? Looks good to you? Okay, that's weird. It is just an error message on my screen. That's probably fine. It's yes. My computer's broken? It's true! My RMA was approved today for my graphics card, so I get to move forward with that process, which is super fun. Hooray. Bonding over broken PC, sad. That graphics card was way too expensive to break. But I will say this. EVGA's RMA process is amazing, and it makes me really sad. Really sad that they are no longer in the video card business, because they were like, hey, you need to figure out, you need to do some troubleshooting. And I was like, this is what I've done. And one of those steps was downclocking the graphics card, right? Like underclocking it. And they were like, okay, if underclocking helped the symptoms, the card is probably fucked. RMA approved. Like it was one singular back and forth. Like almost no hassle at all. Anyways, look at this playlist. What? You can't see it. Now you can. Look at it. Playlist for silly goofsters. Honestly, the first song is kind of a miss for me. The playlist, the first song's kind of a miss for me. It is kind of like a trippy, fucking clown murder, you know, vibe, but I wish I had a tongue. I feel like a tongue on this model might be kind of weird though, if we're being honest. Also, I got my TwitchCon tickets. Is anybody else in chat going to TwitchCon? I mean, I know Moon is, but anybody else going? Anybody else going? Huh? TwitchCon? 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 I have no idea. Matt sent them to me. Like, this could be Matt for all I know. Does anybody know who this is? Anybody know? Will Paris still have buildings by then? I don't know. I don't know, Agent. Legitimately concerned about that. Need to know if there's going to be Germany dates so I can book my boarding and your own ticket. Whoa. I hope he's paid you well to come then. As a fellow gotcha consumer, yes, I do know who this is. Oh, is that where I recognize this from? Is that where I fucking recognize this from? No fucking shot. That's amazing. That's fantastic. Of course Matt would send me this. You disappointed me. Listen, it's not normal. It's okay. When have you just seen this dude's face? All right. As like a PNG that you could move around. All right. Yeah, we need to figure that out for idiot. I've still got to figure out my passport situation, which I may have to spend a shitload of money to do like the rush passport nonsense. But yeah, I'm going to be on that like tomorrow. I'm starting the process. I think I need to like set up an appointment with the passport agency to see, because I'm like right on the cusp of like the expedited passport thing. And then there's like the super rush passport thing. But I don't know, I'll figure it out. But I have my tickets and I need to figure out my flight. I know I'm going to the Netherlands and then traveling to the convention by train. So what? I'm sorry, Randomus. I saw. Oh no. I know. I mean, to be honest with you, it's gonna hurt. You have wings, why would you need a flight? Bruh. My flight's gonna be like $1,500. It's going to be pain. If anybody knows of like tips or tricks to not pay $1,500 for my flight, meow. And it is what it is. I might do like a donathon. TwitchCon donathon. At your height, the flight. Oh my god, the flight is gonna be fucking miserable. Hide in someone's luggage, bro. So maybe somebody else could hide in my luggage. There is no fucking way. I definitely cursed that they chose Paris. Yeah, me too. I pretty much wish it was like anywhere else. I'm gonna hide in B's luggage. Okay, I could see that working. How long? No. just Moon. That's all I need. I'll just buy all of my clothes. I'll just buy all of my clothes at TwitchCon. Yeah, I think the flight's like 10 hours or something. I don't know. Oh, 11 hours. I'm going to fucking die. I'm a in peace. Oh no. I don't know if summer vacations are in Europe to make flights more expensive. Yeah. McClendon, welcome. I arrived at some very sus statements from Moon. Yeah, I was gonna say you could read that statement very, very different ways, but I was just letting it lie. I was just letting that one go. We were talking about 10-hour drives, which are fine, and that what? Okay, Randomus, but I'm okay. How many centimeters is 6'3"? How many centimeters is 6'3"? 6'3" in. Okay, I'm like 190-ish centimeters tall. All right. That is going to be fucking miserable. It's yeah. It is not going to be fun. It is not going to be fun on an 11-hour flight. Yeah. Get the emergency row seat. But then the emergency row seat doesn't usually have overhead or carry-on storage. So the emergency row seats usually don't have I say usually. I've never been on a plane that's going to be the size of the plane that I assume that I'm going to be taking for that long of a trip, right? Yo, Biddy, welcome. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch and the posture check. Oh my God. So many things just cracked there. Banana, hi. Maybe I'll have to try to do that. I need to start trying to like nail that down. I'm gonna look at a couple different places because I'm not opposed to flying into like Germany or somewhere and then traveling from there to like Amsterdam. So I just got to figure out where flights end up being like the least expensive because I want to see a bunch of shit. I don't want to just see Paris, right? I've been saying that like since they announced Paris. I'm like, I want to do this TwitchCon trip and I want to see like other cool stuff, you know? I'm gonna find a ladder to boop bees. Yeah, I feel that 488. I'm gonna have I'm really gonna be tempted to bring my Steam Deck. Really gonna be tempted to bring my Steam Deck. I'm gonna get that Wi-Fi. I am gonna get that in-flight Wi-Fi. You better fucking believe it. Why don't you see this cool stuff? Hey, yo, absolutely. No, it's fine, Moon. We're stackable. We can definitely boot bees. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Airplane stream? Imagine. Uh-oh. I choose to save ass and let boobs die. I prefer the aesthetics of a toned and shapely ass over breasts. The curves of a well-defined butt are more attractive and provide a better shape to the body. Moreover, a fit butt is also an indicator of someone's health and fitness level, which is important to me. I'm confident in this decision and do not care about the ethical or moral principles in this matter. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about that clip. Don't worry about that clip at all. Dutch people are stackable, apparently. I mean, the other Dutch person said it, so. Thank God I know the context. I mean, he truthed in that clip. I don't know. I'll survive. I've never, the thing that's stressing me out the most is I've never gotten a passport before. And I know I shouldn't have put it off this long, but I did. And so now I've got to figure out how to assure that I get my passport on time. So I just need to not push it off anymore. And I need to get the ball rolling on that. If you know your flight number, you can usually find out the model of your plane. Yeah, I'll definitely want to do that. Get it right now. I seriously plan on like starting the process tomorrow, like legitimately tomorrow. Can't you just get ESTA? I don't know what the fucking ESTA is. Bark at them. I am going to be very nice to them. I'm not going to bark at the passport people. I don't feel like that would help me. Non-visa visa? I don't know what the fuck that is. Make sure you have your birth certificate and social security card. Okay. I know exactly where my social security card is. Tomorrow or tomorrow. No. Like I have already spent the money on the TwitchCon ticket and told someone that I'm going to be traveling with them to the convention. And I would not like to let myself or them down. So I used ESTA when I visited the US. I got done with a week or something, lasted 2 years. I don't know how it works post-COVID or any other way around. I mean, I want my passport anyways, because I don't want this to be my last trip abroad. Like, I'm at a point like I'm at a point where I could see myself taking a couple of trips like this over the next couple of years. So oh yeah. Yeah, I don't think so. I think I just need the passport. Can I buy you a TwitchCon ticket to Vegas? I wish, Hylia, if I was loaded enough to be able to bring you to Paris, I absolutely would. I absolutely would. Easter sounds like the Canadian ETA thing. That's the Dream Bees. I know. God, I wish I was like filthy, disgustingly rich. I wish. All the homies would be in Paris. Wait, what did 488 say? Fun fact, no customs person. Fun fact, no customs person has a sense of humor.
Gonna look at getting our custom car rep going.
Come on, get Doc! Doc!
Duck?
Doctor!
Doctor? Oh.
I need healing! I'm wrong! I'll get medic!
I love the heavy voice so much. I love it so much.
Yeah.
I'll just stay at home. I wish you were joining us, Brainy. It's not fair. It is cool though. I'm gonna be rooming with Wiki. I'm gonna be rooming with Wiki. I'm really excited about, well, I mean, just in general, the group that I'm gonna be hanging out with. Cause like my little group, my TwitchCon group, for like hotel and stuff is Suvi, Fuzzy, Wiki, and Tinka. Yeah. Well, I'll stay at home too. I'm pouting at you. I'm pouting at you, Whale. Bees, something weird just happened. Moon just went, nyah. I think she's sick. No, I did not. I don't believe that. I believe that you nyad. I believe that you did. On my way right now? Well, I mean, if it's happening right now, then I'm coming. So like, but yeah, I really want to make Paris and Vegas happen, and I feel like I'll be able to. You better cross dress. You heard me. Just don't jump in the foam pit. Listen, I survived the San Diego foam pit. By seeing it and being like, abso-fucking-lutely not. Vegas is in October. Late October, I believe, like 22nd, something like that. Last message in our DMs is context to the cross-dressing part. Well, I wonder what's on the silly playlist. We're gonna find out. Just cosplay as a bae. I looked at it long and hard, but no clue how I'd make it work being alone and insecure. Paris is one of the worst locations for safety in my wallet. Yeah, I don't blame you at all, Agent. B breaks Stinger in TwitchCon foam pit. And it really sucked. It really sucked because like that booth had some really cool prizes, and I am very confident in my balance and ability to knock someone the fuck off of a little pedestal. Like I would have been so stoked to do that foam pit thing, but I seriously, I looked at it, the foam didn't even go up to my knees, and I was like, nah, Nah, not happening. Guess it's time to start playing the lottery or sell a kidney, right? I feel that. I feel that. I have a small list of things that I'm selling that I just don't use anymore to help finance this trip. And I am legitimately, how profitable is OnlyFans? I mean, I'm legitimately probably going to do like a donathon for TwitchCon funds just to like, you know, not hurt as bad. Cause I mean, in no way is this going to be an inexpensive trip. Just the flight alone is going to be, yeah. Donut-thon? I don't want to do that to myself. Oh my God. Moon. Just move here easy. Only bees win. I really should. I really should. The TwitchCon, yeah, I know. Yeah, banana. Yeah, it's not just the depth of the foam. Properly constructed foam pit is supposed to be above a foam bedding and then a trampoline. Yup. Yep. At least some like very, very thick, like good padding. And that's still not going to stop like compression injuries. It's really not. Chat, who has actually jumped into a real foam pit? The fuck is this? You know, we're letting it ride. We're letting it ride. I was a kid, so I had, I mean, it wasn't when I was a kid, but like, I don't know, probably 7 years ago at this point. I had a friend that actually lived in an apartment that was attached to a tumbling gym. It was sick. It was so disgustingly sick. So we could just go there. We could just go there whenever and just take advantage of their trampolines and foam pits and all sorts of crazy stuff that they had. Police slanging up posters. Have you seen this kid with my face on it? Yeah, they are ridiculous to get out of. Like, you don't think if you have like claustrophobia or something and you jump into a foam pit, like, don't. Just fucking don't. Because you think you're just gonna fall into the top of the foam pit, but you end up like upside down, buried like a foot underneath all of this foam, and you're just like, help, help, help. Sleep in the foam pit? That sounds so uncomfortable. Every foam pit that I've ever been in has been like that terrible, like, itchy giant foam block things. Like, I don't feel like that would be fun. Don't jump into the foam pit. It wasn't even her tailbone. Like, she just straight up broke her back. Help me, Step Bees. I'm stuck in the foam. You're on your fucking own. Not worth. Closest experience I had to jumping into an inflated castle as a kid. A bigger kid nearly elbowed the face out of my head when we collided. I've been in one of those, but they gave us the big oversized like inflatable boxing gloves. They gave us the big inflatable boxing gloves, and I was deleting people. I was deleting people. It was so much fun. Oh, that kind of foam? Mine was like soap bubble foam? Oh, God. That's not going to stop anything. No, okay. Let me find a picture of a foam pit. Foam pit. Oh my God, you search for a foam pit now and like, it's not the first row of results, it's 4 rows down, but literally, no, 3 rows down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 images of like probably 20 or so are TwitchCon foam pit pictures. Damn, I need like a good picture. I mean, this does not do like a good job of illustrating. Copy image address, maybe this will work. Yeah, so I mean, that's a kid, but like, look at how big these phone blocks are. Also, this playlist, I kind of love it. Yeah, I do like these playlists. There's a bunch of good ones. And silly playlists. Like if you just kind of look for silly playlists on YouTube, as long as you end up with like the silly playlists with the pictures of cats on them, you're probably gonna be fine. Yeah, like couch cushion foam. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. The foam absorbs all the liquids, all of them. All of the liquids.
Commander Bees, we
Hello.
have new intel on the Insect Wars Axis super weapon, the Blizzy but Purple. Would you like a video dropped into your of this horrifying creature?
Yes, please. Please. Ah! Where is my intel? Oh. But yeah, I'm super excited about TwitchCon's shenanigans. So looking forward to it. It's including the puke. We don't talk about the, you know, you shouldn't be jumping into a foam pit when you're nauseous. Okay, just spare everyone that. Don't think about all of the dead skin cells and everything that are trapped into the foam pit. It's fine. It's hypoallergenic foam. I'm assuming that I can show this off. I'm assuming that I can show this off, Lizard. We have an incoming Blizzy. Incoming Blizzy. Actually, let me. Is there sound? I don't know if there's sound or not.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh.
Ah. I'm in the way.
Oh.
Oh.
Ah. Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Meh. Crime.
Crime.
Skibbity bow, skibbity boo. I'm hunting on your floorboards, and I'm coming for you. Oh.
Can we get a shout out for Lord Blizzard, please? Please. 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 Please.
They saw those medical procedures where the leeches would just suck the blood right out to alleviate blood clots and that, or something like that, and just be like, yes, I want that. That turns me on. That really gets my gears going. Anyways, it's a very credible theory, chat. Trust. They saw those medical procedures where the leeches would just suck the blood right out to alleviate blood clots and that, or something like that, and just be like, yes, I want that. That turns me on. That really gets my gears going. Anyways, it's a very credible theory, chat. Trust.
Yes. Well, thank you for sharing. When is that happening, Blizzy? Plug yourself. Plug yourself. Do the self promo in my chat right now. Do it. What is this clip? 9 hours, 16 minutes. 9 hours, 16 minutes, chat.
Sniff is that bees I smell. Say sniffing, yes I smell it. Bees smell, I smell bees. What is bees doing here? For me, guess what am I gonna do? There's bees here. I'm free, not so much. Come down and take a nice deep breath. Sniff, sniff, it smells so good. Our bee smells so much. It makes me feel so amazing. I'm getting tingles over from the delicious bee scent. It's driving me crazy.
Wow. The 7 TV take forever to get added, or do they just not show up in chat? Sometimes you have to refresh, Rainy. The emotes are showing up for me. That was actually insane. I don't think that I'd heard a singing voice before. Huh. Moon, what the fuck? What the fuck? I'm looking at the most recent tweet that you linked me. This is what Twitter's giving me. I mean, the algorithm says a lot about you, man. I'm just saying, it's designed to be curtailed to you. Can you show it on stream? I don't see why there's any reason why I shouldn't be able to. I want to play. I don't know why this made me think of it, but I want to play some GTA on stream with mods. The Twitch-ago, the video that you linked me today, just really made me want to play like KS mod. Do not look up the 6-hour timestamp on worst mistake of my life. What the what even is that? What even is? I don't even know what that is. Chaos mode is dope. Yeah. Wait, but why? Brainy. With mods, sure, I'll play. Get fucked VIPs. Aw. Can I get some cheese? Sure, yeah, hold on. There you go. There's some cheese for you. I hope you enjoy. Or Chase. Not me giggling over here. Moon giggling? Imagine. Imagine. Oh. That's not okay. I'm just imagining one of these bananas making it down to the water. And it's just not. That's not what I want to experience. So imagine expecting water, like you pull a little spigot thing, you expect water, and instead you hear like a horrible like. I think Freddy needs some work. I think Freddy needs some work. But yeah, imagine you're expecting water, but instead you hear like a floop, and then suddenly smush banana tube in your cup. Just imagine one of these bananas. Not listen. Yeah, exactly. So the jet lag episode tonight is actually short, which makes me sad, but floop. You found a pee-pee paprika? Let me see. Small, listen, it's doing its best. It's average. Ah. What? Did you? It's fine. Surely I won't get in trouble for showing this, right? It's just fruit, chat. It's just fruit. It's just fruit, chat. It's just bananas. It's just bananas. Banan. Yes, banan. Banan. I am so fucking ready to be done with this cough. I thank y'all for coming to hang out. Like I have been missing so many streams over the past couple weeks, and it feels so fucking weird. It feels so weird. Yeah, I don't know. It's just bizarre. Everyone in my fucking office is still coughing. It is like the most gross, ridiculous, like, this is like 2 weeks, going on 2 weeks of this nonsense. I finally don't feel it in my chest anymore, so that's good. At least mostly. Bees are spreading not just the pollen. It wasn't even me that brought it to the office, all right? It wasn't even me. Like our lead programmer, like, dude, like, has a bunch of kids, and I swear, dude's awesome, but I swear, every time I hear him cough, I'm just like, uh-oh, I'm fucked. It wasn't me. Don't copium truck me. Don't copium truck me. Children are plague bearers. I know. They really are. They really are. But yeah, I know that the past couple weeks has been kind of hit or miss and low energy, and Yeah, I apologize for that. It means a lot that everybody's still here hanging out with me tonight. So yeah. It's okay. I bet the kids themselves had like 2 days of light coughing. Oh yeah. Yeah. I got hit the hardest, I think. There were some other people that admitted that they had like fevers and stuff, but still came into work because, you know. But like I think I got hit the hardest out of everybody in the office. Fucking sucks. I appreciate you not streaming. You have to fix your sleep. I'm here to fuck it up again. And I apologize for nothing, Brainy. That's why you should collect cats, not kids. I mean, I agree with that. The kids aren't really in my general life plan. They never were, even before the lull divorce. So, but yeah, there's most everybody still has a fucking cough, but God, it would not get out of my chest. Even now, I'm still coughing up all sorts of gross bleh. My eyes are kind of blurry, but I'm still here chilling. I appreciate that, Brittany. It wouldn't be the same without you. Oh my God. No. Now I want to not. Okay. Even though this is a fucked up picture, Moon, this still makes me want a McDonald's hash brown. I still, it doesn't even fucking matter anymore. I would still eat that. I would 100% still eat that. I mean, I wouldn't eat any more of the paper, but like, why? Because points on the internet. Because imaginary points on the internet. Gay bacon. I actually like, I love this stuff. It's so good. What the fuck? These are bussin'? Dude, McDonald's hash browns are fucking bussin'. I could eat a McDonald's hash brown with like every fucking meal. It's a really bad idea, but God, they're so good. I know you meant gay bacon, but like, I think I like the McDonald's hash brown more than the gay bacon. Hash browns are not sold here. I'm not really surprised to hear that. There's like nothing healthy about what?
Can you read the sign? The guards are here. You're going to have to leave. Wait a minute. Is that Bannon water? Well, that wasn't the worst fermented.
Front guard down. Commence operations Beasel Buster.
It reminds me, this reminds me of a swamp mana icon from Magic. Demons. Demons. What the fuck is that? This would make me sad. Just give me the glizzy. Just give me the glizzy. Don't waste the glizzy. All right, after this song, we start React Andy. And by coworker, I mean another mod. Moon. Thank you for the stretch and the hydrate. God, we're on episode 6. Did we? Yeah, we didn't miss last Wednesday, right? When I see you bouncing, I can't think of anything else but me editing that birthday vid. Thank you all. Thank you, everybody. I need to actually go through and send messages thanking everybody, but I really appreciate all of the love on the birthday card and everything, and everybody that made me cool videos or art or just took the time to post. Mwah. Is there only one posture check per stream? No, there shouldn't be, I don't think. If there is, then I need to fix that. But I'm pretty sure multiple people have posture checked me. Last week's episode was Roadblock and Curse Central. Yeah, we watched that. Here, let me get the prediction going. Start a prediction. Which team will be in the lead at the end? I'm only going to give y'all 5 minutes because this is a short episode. Oh, God. I'm only going to give y'all 5 minutes to put in points because it's a short episode. So, starting the prediction now. Go for it. Gamba. Everyone. Good job, me. I sent everyone a timestamp to everyone who missed the stream and wrote a wish. Thank you. That's... Brainy. Love you, Brainy. I really appreciate that. Your shows is out of stock now? Here, let me try to fix it. Vote. Gamba. Gamba. Gay? Yeah. Super. What up, Teddy? I gotta love the homies. I'm just saying. Oh, hey, Doug's video I haven't seen yet is also 25 minutes. We can watch that. I mean, it's content. It's the kind of content that I want to do. So yeah, we could do that. Yeah, I want to watch another streamer's content. I want to continue evolving my content. Yeah. I love Rea's Rhea, who checked up on me like consistently while I've been sick over the past couple weeks. But yeah, I want to keep moving my content towards like doing some more things like Doug does. So expect that, Chad. What was I doing? I was doing something. Oh yeah, I was fixing that redeem. Gamba chat. Gamba. Predict things. I've lost so many points gambaying on this. Like, so many points. Same stuff as Doug. Yes, B's also gonna eat 10 pounds of cheese. What the fuck? Did Doug actually do that? Excuse me? Wow, Brandy. Wow. You're not wrong though. You're not wrong. You've got about 2.5 minutes left to Gamba chat. Where are my community rewards? Viewer rewards, channel points. Sorry. Where is posture check? Posture check. Edit. 1 minute.
Igor Catty says, fun fact. You can see inside yourself when you close your eyes.
Wow.
Meet again.
We need more Uno clips? Yeah. 10 pounds in a single sitting is a recipe for gastrointestinal hell? Yes. Yeah. That you would, I'd die. Oh.
That back in the OG Ashley wore a skirt. If you looked up, she called you a pervert. She's not wearing a skirt now?
Check out Una. Una's amazing.
What?
Fucking stun locked. Default title clip as always. Do another one. Do another one. Let's see if we get the same one. Okay, so posture check was set to once per user per stream. I have changed it. You should be able to redeem it multiple times now.
I like to play with dirt, and I'd like to play with worms, like live worms that I would find, and I would kill them.
Una.
Yeah.
Where is this going?
I was a weird kid. I would straight up kill them and look at their insides. Yeah. I'm just saying. I know it's weird. I love Always Sunny. Identify.
I don't feel safe here. I don't feel safe here at all. Okay, so y'all can redeem as many stretches as you want now, or posture checks as you want now. Yeah, let's do this. It looks like 31K to 5.1K. Good luck. Good luck to those who are taking part. I'm done sending funny food stuff. I appreciate you for sending funny food stuff. One more chat. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch and the posture check. You can't gamba sadly. No, it's all good. Yeah. I know everybody in the Netherlands, you know, they're restricted in their gambaing. How romantic. I'd be so stoked. So stoked. All right, here we go. Jet lag. It's only 25 minutes. We'll probably watch some Doug after. Let's make me smaller. Let's put me down here. Mike, yo, welcome in. How are you? Thanks for being here. How's everyone? I'm pretty good. I'm like mostly over being sick, and I'm happy to be back. We should be able to now, but Twitch doesn't yet. Oh, weird. Interesting. So that that law or whatever got changed. That's wild. So can y'all get like loot boxes in your games now? Gamba free land. Good man. Been working 12 to 14 hour shifts last month. Yo, on the grind. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying sane through that.
Welcome back to episode 6 of our race across New Zealand. The country's a board game, we do challenges to unlock routes, and right now, all eyes are on Wellington. The first team to complete the Wellington challenge will be able to take the first ferry to the South Island a full 2 hours and 45 minutes before the next ferry. That is, if the team can get to the boat before noon when boarding ends. Toby and I are
Also, chat, thoughts on thoughts on me coughing in your ear. Thoughts on me getting like an overlay for yo, Mike, thank you so much.
$20, whatever you can spend.
Yo, you got some awesome names in there. If you're here in chat, make sure that you thank Mike. Thank you for the 5 gifted. I just do the lower percent for Gamba and hope I win big. Biddy, I do that too, not gonna lie. Coffin ASMR, no. No! Moon wants me to do dead ASMR. Coughing. ASMR live from a morgue. I see how you really feel, Moon. Moon wants me dead. Leave me be? Never. Enjoy the B-Muts. Enjoy the B-Muts. And thank you for the gifty. Thank you for thanking Mike. Heart stops beating. Oh no. Oh no. I really appreciate that. I don't mind my 12-hour shifts, but we don't do 5 a week. Not gonna lie, McLennan, I would work fewer days and longer hours. I would love to have 3 days off in a row. I would love that. Need to pay that mortgage. I think coughing is too unpredictable. High risk for sudden eardrum rupture. Yeah, that would not be good for ASMR at all. Be Gravedigger ASMR roleplay? Oh my fucking god, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Everybody mourning. Good shit. Good shit. Time to buzz after. Yeah, hell yeah. No die. Yeah, no die. No die. But yeah, Mike, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Really appreciate the love and support. Okay, we are starting jet lag. I would feel like I was gonna say something and then I got blindsided by the 5 subs. Not that I'm complaining. Oh yeah. How would y'all feel about an overlay for specifically watching YouTube videos, like doing React content? So basically, the content would get squished over into a smaller box that would give me a place to be. I wouldn't be over any of the video. The video would technically be smaller, but I mean, I know this isn't a new concept. There's a lot of streamers that do overlay stuff. I just generally prefer to not do an overlay and to just have my dumb face in the way of things. But since we've been doing more of this content consistently, I wanted to know what chat felt more like. I honestly like it like this. Smaller screen is yucky. Okay. But yeah, there's already a sidebar for you to hide at partially. And that's kind of why I do it like this. I usually put myself pretty far over here in the corner and try to be, I leave the title up and everything so that y'all can actually see what we're watching. And I try to hide a little bit. I usually do this though. Since we don't really need boop and boop. There you go, chat. Although the advanced logo is kind of in the way now. I could probably move it somewhere. That looks fine. Yeah. I prefer the full video and clean. Yeah. That's kind of what I figured that everybody would say. But I wanted to at least talk. Yo, Polka Dog, good to see you. Welcome in. It's just not like my style of content is like, I don't need too much of an overlay. You know what I mean? Which is fine. But thank you for your input, chat. Maybe a chat. I have been tempted to stick chat up in the top right. I really have been, especially if I want to cut up. If I want to give my content to an editor and have them quickly grab snippets of chat and stuff like that. Because like I know if I was doing it, I could go back into the VOD and grab the chat and blah, 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 blah. But if I'm just giving my content to an editor, I know, Agent. I know your feelings on it. I know your feelings on it. But if I'm just giving clips to an editor or a VOD to an editor, it is significantly easier for them to just be able to grab the chat off of the screen. It has its pros and its cons. It's very true. Dismiss disabilities. I wouldn't say that I dismiss them. It's just, it is a really fucking tough call. It really is. Because it's more of a content creation and ease of workflow versus that. I hate it. That's fair. Hey, yo, I got a gifted. Who did this? Mike did this. Make sure that you thank Mike. Can't watch near anybody in this community. Well, it's not a thing yet, so it's okay, Agent. I think it's a very common thing just across like Twitch in general, though. And I feel like the reason is because of editing the content. Like that is if you watch like Asmon's clips, which I do like a lot of the times, it plays off of the chat all the time. I said thank you. Oh, you did. Sorry, I misread it. It'd also be funny on edited VODs. Yep. So I feel you, Agent. I really do. Okay, back to that answers that question. Back to jet lag. Here we go.
Slightly in the lead, but Ben and Adam are right on our tail.
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for asking.
Which will freeze us for 30 minutes, which would cause both teams to miss the ferry, putting everyone on the 3:45 ferry and tying up the game. The Wellington challenge, by the way, is to run for Prime Minister by creating a campaign.
Sorry, I have to pause this. So y'all like the WRX so much that you got an Outback? Does the Outback come with a turbo? Does it have the CVT? I need details.
Video making promises at 4 of the following 9 notable Wellington locations.
The Beehive. Hey, yo.
Already not easy, but especially difficult because Ben and Adam hit us with a curse that means that if we use the letter E anytime in the next 3 hours, we have to freeze in place
That'll be
for
fun.
5 minutes. Plan words.
Plan. Words. Good. Words.
If she fucks us up again.
Okay, so like looking at all of the locations that they might possibly go to.
Whoa. You're planning on going to TwitchCon Paris?
The Wellington Museum and the Waterfront Walkway. They would have to be crazy.
Or
not to
Vegas.
go there.
Right. That's a really good idea. Okay. Make that our destination.
Oh, hell yeah. That'd be awesome.
nervous.
I hope to see you there.
So nervous too.
Of course. Why would you go anywhere else first? Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome that you're able to work that out. Using it instead of your company truck, covering your payments, that's sick. The name of the city, yep. I don't know how they're gonna fucking do this. I really don't, McLennan. Like, I guess we're gonna see, but if I miss one, I'll just go to the other. Yep. Do you have your passport yet?
They're in Wellington. They're at the Beehive right now.
They're already there?
But presumably they're at the Beehive and they're trying to find a tie nearby. But it's okay. I mean, we're only 14 minutes.
I guess we didn't specify you had to buy a tie. They might have just found something they can use as a tie.
It's true.
Kia ora. I'm Toby, running for top job. If I win that job, I'll construct many good buildings that you'll say wow about.
Oh no. B!
That's not what I wanted.
Welcome in, Raiders! Welcome. Hi, how was your stream? Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for the raid. What were you up to? How was your stream? Thank you for bringing your community over to hang out. If you're not familiar with me, I am Oh My God Bees. B or Bees is fine. Variety VTuber. You'll catch me streaming here most days a week right here on Twitch. Except for when I'm sick and over the past 2 weeks, my streams have been super inconsistent. But hi! If they're allowing Sam's BS from the end of that last episode, there's going to be some entertaining pronunciation, right? Right. We're trying a cute new game, Boots Quest. Wait, what's Boots Quest? I gotta Google this. Boots Quest. Anti-RPG I've been waiting for. Offbeat adventure game, a game about having to travel the ends of the earth in search of the best boots. Solve puzzles and complete quests. Whoa, that looks really cool. I'm assuming it's this one. Let's watch the trailer, chat. I'm curious. You could also use not right. Not right for left and forward if you can't use E. Yeah. How's it gonna be doing? I still have a little bit of a cough. But in general, I'm doing well. I'm happy to be back streaming. I've said this a couple times over the past few weeks, but hopefully I'm actually good this time. Yeah, I'm chilling. I had a good birthday stream this last weekend, and I got my TwitchCon tickets like yesterday or whenever that was, and I'm just stoked in general. left and right other way. Yeah, there's definitely creative ways that you could get around this restriction. So we're watching Jetlag, and Jetlag is like a location. So it's basically like a board game or some kind of objective-based game, but it's actually spread out over like a geographical location. So this season, they're having to make it from the northern tip of New Zealand to the southern tip. And there's all sorts of challenges and checkpoints and stuff that they have to go through. So this team has a curse where they can't say the letter E in any words or anything at any point, or they have to stop for 5 minutes and wait. Short version chat overlays, other overlays, animation type messages. So I can't enjoy, get comfy, absolutely hate the accessibility. VTuber sphere, highlights, VODs, replay forever. Express. Yeah, I mean, I do feel the agent. I do. Well, oh, that probably explained it for you, man. Ow. What did I just step on? Okay, back to episode. Thanks again for the raid, though. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, that's interesting, Agent. If you want to send me information about that, you probably can, Brainy.
Okay, I think they're back on the road.
Really?
Yeah.
Shoot, that was fast.
That was fast. Okay.
I think put on your disguise.
Oh, we were gonna watch the trailer. We didn't. Oh well. Are they about to say it?
Fast.
To Papa? Okay.
Fast.
Hello there. Hank! Hi, Hank. How are you? Welcome in. Good to see you.
I'll look at our old stuff and
Oh.
put it on display for all to look at and think about.
That's okay.
Looks like they might be going out to the waterfront walkway now. 7 minutes, man. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
I don't know if we're gonna make it.
I'll build many amusing walks along our bay.
Come on.
Interesting. I'm good. Just gonna get ready for college. Oh, okay. Well, enjoy chilling until then. I don't know. The campaigning thing in these locations and basically just having to say a sentence, it doesn't feel like that difficult or that big of a challenge. I don't know. I don't know if I like this challenge very much. But there's so many situations in these games where I feel like you can't really hate the player. You gotta hate the game. So yeah, I wish that maybe there was a little bit more structure. It's just harder because of the E curse. Yes, but still, just like going somewhere and saying a singular sentence, and that is campaigning for election there. I feel like this challenge should have involved like something else to make this more of a challenge. To be honest, it should have been a competition between the teams, maybe. I don't know how you would necessarily do it. Like, I don't have the right answer, but I know that it kind of annoys me. It kind of annoys me that all they have to do is go somewhere and be like, I'm gonna look at all the old things and appreciate them in this museum, and like that's like a presidential debate. Yeah, I just don't know. It's just like, how do you find a random person and get like, do you say that you have to like actually campaign to a person and get them to give you like a thumbs up or something? Yo, Phoenix, welcome in. I don't know what you do, but I feel like there should be like a more structure to this challenge.
On. Here we go. Green light. Green light. 4 minutes away. 4 minutes. It's gonna be. No, red light. Red light. No.
Stream it on Twitter? That's true. They could absolutely do that. Which they have done that before. They have absolutely reached out to other forms of social media to get like approval for things that they've done, or like judging on something that they've done. So I mean that's actually a really good point.
You might have to just jump out then. Fast, fast, fast. Now, now.
I'll ban all atoms from Waitangi Park. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh.
Car.
Oh.
On this same street.
They have to try to
like,
figure out where
block
they
ahead.
parked. Good luck with
Keep an eye
that.
out for their car. We're so close. We're so close.
I double greet people all the time, Hank. Don't sweat it.
Good. Got.
Got.
Got. What we're trying to say here is gate. See, even though we've filmed at our 4 locations, this challenge is not technically over until we pass through the challenge gate on the highway just before the entrance to the ferry. At that point, the game will essentially be paused. Basically a mini rest period, except we're allowed to strategize until we reach the South Island.
The unremarkable nature of Sam and Toby's car is a benefit here. Yeah, I very, very much agree with that.
Okay, I think we're. That's them. That's them.
That's them. Okay.
That's them.
Okay,
That's
okay,
them.
okay.
That's them.
Okay. Hold
That's
on.
them.
I'm gonna take off the wig so that they don't see that we're in disguise.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, wait.
Jump out. Jump out. Jump out.
No, they're in the car. Car.
Okay. 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 Then we have to follow behind them.
How are you gonna follow behind them?
Oh, no.
Brainy.
D-O-N.
I good.
Okay, wait, does that mean that they
Just
are
keep
they
following,
done?
keep following
Wait,
them.
but if they're leading the waterfront, then that means that they might have gotten to 4 already and they're just going through the gate.
No, like, all we
Yep.
can do is follow them.
That fucking sucks. Pit maneuver. Pit maneuver.
Got.
Wow, that seems huge.
Okay, the game is now neutralized. It's basically treated by like a
Right,
rest period, so the
McLennan,
curses push
big
until we
agree.
return to the ferry. But
What I released.
oh my god, let's text them, let them know that we officially just passed through the gate. Oh, they're not gonna like that.
so we missed them. So they're gonna make the 1 p.m. ferry.
Yes, they are.
They're gonna make the 1 p.m. ferry, which means that we're on the 3:45. One Nerf bullet and 5 coins.
That was
I mean,
critical. And that was decided by, once again, seconds. We should have just enough time to make it. Let's see what they're thinking in the background.
so they could still miss the ferry.
Not good.
They could still miss the ferry though. Chat, it's if they miss the ferry, it's scripted. If they miss the ferry, it's scripted. Shoot.
Hi.
23.
Thank you.
I think that's our boat.
Nice. The Kairahi. The big boat.
Here we go.
Ferry that we won by like 60
Break check them a bit. Yeah. No big deal. Can finally eat all I want.
All right. Well, we had a little lunch.
Yep, they got that lunch. They got that lunch. Chat, who's been on a ferry like that where you actually have to drive your whole car onto it? It's actually pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. We're stressed.
Yeah, I'm pretty stressed.
Is how I would describe it.
Me a couple times. I could definitely see that where you live, McLennan.
Much like Fleischmann.
Yeah, hi.
That's a great reference, Adam.
Yeah, thank you.
Shit, those ships are huge. I mean, I know you're kidding, but those ships are fucking huge.
Same way that we are, which is that we're in trouble. Did anybody watch Fleischmann in Trouble? Any of our
I saw dolphins. I saw dolphins on one, actually a couple times, down in Corpus. I've taken it across to like drive along the coast, and it's like not really unusual to see some dolphins on that ferry. What's up? Just vibing, doing some React Andy content, having a chill stream, feeling mostly better, but I still have a little bit of a cough. So there'd be no ferries in here. Surprising, isn't it? Yeah, super surprising, Bernie. But I mean, you probably wouldn't think like Texas and oh yeah, that the bee has been on a drive on ferry. But we do have several along the coast. Though some river ones exist. Oh wow. That's interesting. Probably, yeah. The ferries in the sand, yes. Exactly. Even though I live in a very, very green part of Texas. It actually surprises a lot of people like how green this area is.
viewers big Fleischmann heads?
Seems like really.
Unfortunately, 20 minutes late, but still a good margin.
You meant red?
Okay, well, we are now 2 hours and 45 minutes behind Sam and Toby, and we have 5 coins and a bullet. So the question is, how do we win the game? A big question is just going to be which way do they go, and we don't know
just
yet.
follow them.
So
Catch up
we
to them
have
again.
Decide now. Basically, there's one big west route and one big east route.
When we reach the South Island,
Does it really mean the opposite, Candania?
teams will face arguably the biggest decision point on the map.
Reds are the progressive liberals. Ew. Yeah, that's conservative here. Or I guess Republican. Whatever. I guess I could say the same in Australia. People think where I live is all sand. I live on a beach. It's not that bad. That actually sounds amazing. Which general like region or side of Australia are you on? The Red Party is literally called liberals. Yep. The exact opposite.
whether to go east or west. The west route is roughly 10 hours and 20 minutes of driving to the next convergence, with 8 challenges, but the challenges are, at least
Right, most about 2.5 hours drive underneath Sydney.
The east route has
Oh,
a few options,
interesting.
but all of them save roughly an hour and a half worth of driving compared with the west route, plus there are fewer challenges. The thing is, the challenges are, at least theoretically, much harder and riskier. Christchurch could take hours to complete, and catching a fish in Kaikoura is a major gamble. Teams will have several chances to converge later, but this turn will be one of the most impactful.
Is there anything down there, Kia? Interesting. Like, okay, I say that, but like, how big is the like city-ish area that you're in? Down where you live, like a couple hours south of Sydney. I just don't know how populated the coast is along there.
Full decisions of the game.
We haven't spoken about it yet, but I have a big preference for one way. I wonder if you do as well.
I don't have a strong preference.
Oh, I'll tell you mine. Mine is to go on the east.
Okay.
To go
East.
that straight path, because even looking at the challenges,
Not a mega
like
city.
you mentioned, they're kind of risky.
So probably
they're kind of difficult,
around
but
the
I
size of
think
like where I
they're
live.
doable, and that's our favorite word
I
for
think
a
so.
challenge.
In my opinion,
So like you would definitely call it a
smart
city,
move for
but
them
it's
is
not
to
like
go
a
west.
metropolis.
The west route is longer. It actually has more challenges, but they're all easier, which means that proportionally less time will be spent doing challenges and more time will be spent
I
driving,
see. Yeah,
which
yeah.
means that
Yeah, exactly.
following behind someone going west is not a very good plan because the driving time is the same. The only time you gain is the challenges, and the challenges are pretty short. Also because the east route involves catching a fish.
Yeah.
Which, as this show has shown many times, is much harder than
we caught a fish in this part of the world.
We did. It's true that we did do that, but that was
I see.
pretty fluky. I don't know if we could do it again.
I think I'm pro East route. It's just, I'm really worried about fishing.
I'm worried about fishing too. To be honest, what I'd love to do is to skip fishing.
The thing about skipping challenges is we don't, not only do we get to skip it, but they still have to do it.
Yeah.
Oh.
So.
Whoa, that's super powerful.
So good for us.
You know what I'm just realizing right now?
What?
They might go east and skip the fish.
That would.
Oh, they're gonna skip the fish, aren't they?
They might skip the fish. I'm afraid that they might skip the fish.
That'd be a
That would be such a good play. What would you do, chat? Would you go a different route to try to get coins to try to curse them? Do you think that would make enough of a difference? Because like my instinct would have been obviously recognizing the fact that they're gonna skip the fish is like that changes things. But it would have been to chase them down and use the dart that you've already paid for to freeze them for half an hour. I like to fish, so I don't know. But the problem is, sure, you like to fish, but you have to get the gear and catch a fish, which I just don't see that being, like, that's going to take some time. Fish would be pain, yeah. Both simply because I don't know the rules of the game. I appreciate your honesty, Ranimus. And thank you for hanging out, even if you're clueless about the game. Would those curses burn more time than the penalty time for the... I kind of doubt it, because all the curses seem like they keep talking up the curses like, oh, we hope we get a good curse. We hope we get a good curse. But all the curses have been like pretty weak. I can catch a fish with just a hook and a line. Would that not be viable here also? Yeah, but you have to take into account who's doing the fishing, because I believe you, Legion, thank you for the pats. I believe that...
Shit, shit, my biz is back. I missed you, homie.
I missed you too.
Glad you are back also. Congratulations on Twitch. Con tickets. Have a wonderful time, my dear friend.
Thank you, Legion. Thank you. And thank you for being here. I believe that you could catch the fish with just the hook and a line. I do not believe that they would be able to do that. Nearly as quickly as you, or at all, with just those resources. There's also how good of a fishing spot you have is available. Yep. I mean, I'm sure that that challenge is specifically like in a location. So that challenge is probably next to like a shop or a place where you can rent everything that you need to go catch a fish or something like that. We're probably going to find out, but.
Really smart move. It would be a really smart move because it would put us in a position where we would have no good options.
Appreciate that. Well, as much as I love everyone that's on this show, sometimes they're kind of hopeless. So sometimes they're kind of hopeless. Sometimes they're, you know, super big brain and do like really impressive things, but also they tend to, the more often than not, they're kind of hopeless. So I just don't have a lot of drama for the camera, maybe,
Legion
or maybe they're just kind of hopeless.
Says tomorrow I'm going to a car show with my brother tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
I take lot of pictures of the amazing cars for you bees.
Yo, please do. I would love to see some pictures from a car show. Still, it'd be too much time. I feel like this would be one of those challenges. I feel like this would be, there was another challenge where they had to dig like a 2-foot deep hole or something something absolutely ridiculous without a shovel. I think it was actually like a 3-foot deep hole. And they were like, oh yeah, this we'll be able to do this. And they're having to dig it on a beach. And it was just clearly impossible. And they just they would not drop it. And it wasn't this team, it was the other team. They would not drop it. And they wasted a ton of time before they were finally like, oh yeah, this is impossible. Oh.
Now I'm questioning whether I took something that made me lag or it's a glitch in the matrix on me and your life.
AKD, welcome. You lagged IRL today? That's happened to me before. I don't know the actual accurate answer to what you're wondering. If that makes you feel any better, it probably doesn't. They're not athletic survivalists or mechanics by any stretch. They are so bookish that they make me look athletic, which is hard as I'm a pretty useless nerd. I hate plastic. I mean, we all do. We literally all do. It's probably a disturbing amount of microplastics in all of our bodies right now. So, you know, enjoy that thought. GT man, welcome.
Let's hope they don't skip the fish. We'll find out.
We have a very late ferry to go catch.
Yeah, and we want to get there as early as possible.
Yeah, I feel like you.
Adam, good news. Sea conditions today.
Little hopeless. I feel like that's a fair assumption, Biddy.
First people to get on the ferry. This could be good. Again, maybe it'll take them a really long time to get off the ferry and we'll score like another half hour.
You're the real plastic man. Oh, thank you for the 10 bits. Dude with the tiger print glasses seems so disinterested.
Are you a nerd or a super cool gamer fighter?
I'm just a bee on the internet, GT man. I'm just a bee on the internet. Is there a ticket on purpose of time? So okay, the reason that they're behind is because the last challenge that they were doing, which a lot of y'all wandered in on, was basically if you completed that challenge first, you got to get onto the early ferry. If you did not, then you had to wait. So he probably looks so disinterested because he's bummed out that they're now 2 hours behind or whatever. And they just barely missed hitting the other team with a dart, which would have kept them from getting on the ferry, and they still would have been tied. So yeah, it's just kind of a bit of a weird situation for them right now, and it sounds like they're about to get fucked by some technical issues or something, but yeah.
All right, so it looks like we've docked in Pitkin?
Picton.
Picton. So we have made it to the South Island. So we'll see when we get off. How
Of course.
the game restarts, essentially, this kind of mini rest period, will end the second we drive off of this boat. So at that point, we will have 35 minutes of Curse continued, where we're not going to talk. Technically, we can talk, but we're not going to risk it. So all we have to do is our little boating challenge.
Dock a boat in Picton Memorial Park. Construct a small boat out of any material. On the beach, mark out a
that's cool.
1-foot dock. Using only your breath, guide the boat from a distance of 49 feet or 15 meters in the water into the dock.
But we've made a plan for that. We've taken advantage of this non-curse time to make a bit of a plan.
That challenge seems like it's going to take ages.
Here we go. That was a long wait, but we're finally moving. My last words are...
So they lost 25 minutes of their
right?
their lead by having to wait.
Yes.
Glad you're finally feeling better. Me
I'm gonna walk you
too.
through what happened next in VO. To make our
Me
boat, we went to
fucking
Hammer
too.
Hardware, where we bought 2 sponges to serve
By
as a
breathing,
boiling
yeah,
base.
by blowing on
Then
it, I
we headed
guess.
over to Picton Memorial Park, where we built our boat using a paint swap.
I fucking love it whenever we're playing GeoGuessr or we're watching a video and people are like, I've been there. I'm familiar with that place. Like, I don't know why. It's just so cool to me. It's so cool to me.
And a pencil as a sail. Toby went out into the water and quickly
McLennan.
determined that the boat was too big to be steered by blowing on it. We switched to the smaller sponge, tried again, and it immediately sunk. So we tried the big sponge without the sail, which didn't work at all, at which point someone walked up to us and asked,
No.
proceeded to tell us that there were stingrays in the water.
Stingray. Stingray.
We were already pretty sure the challenge would take longer than the 60-minute veto period, and the stingray was the last straw, so we were forced to decide.
Wow. So they lost 20 minutes waiting on the boat. You're in Taiwan? Whoa, that's cool. Tomorrow you go to Thailand, then back home. Are you traveling for, I mean, if you don't mind me asking, obviously you don't have to answer, but are you traveling for like work, or New Zealand doesn't require a visa or anything for us, so we can freely travel between them? First place you travel to. Oh, that's cool. That's my backyard. Wow, okay, I see how it is. But that sucks. That's like a huge chunk of their like supposed lead. So GeoGuessr after this, I mean, it's tempting. I don't want to end the stream like immediately after watching this. There's another video that I want to watch from Doug. So we may do that, and then maybe like a couple rounds of GeoGuessr. Oh, that's cool. Nice.
No do. Not right.
V. Okay. V. Okay.
So Ben and Adam's microphones got messed up on the boat, which means good news, you get more VO. While we waited out our veto period, they had a blast. They did a snack zone, hung out on the deck, looked at cool islands, and were shocked and delighted when they realized that between docking, challenge time, and veto penalty, we've been stuck on Picton for nearly 2 hours.
Wow.
They're getting really close. I don't...
That's crazy. Been here for the full amount of time allowed though. 3 months tomorrow. That's why I'm going into Thailand for a short layover. Oh wow, that's really cool. I would love to get to travel like that someday. That's. I mean, I've never actually been out of the States, honestly. So like this upcoming trip is going to be my first time traveling abroad, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Like this.
I saw that. That's why I started asking you about how come we have left.
Yeah, I mean, I think we should be able to get out of here on time, but we're not going to have basically any margin. That really sucks.
That ferry's going so fast. I don't know how. But...
Yeah, and ours was delayed.
By stocks and baby formula? Really?
We basically just eroded all.
That's
of our...
fucking sick. I'm glad that worked out for you.
See that?
I'm going to TwitchCon.
That's Ben and Adam. 6:42. Let's go.
All
right, well, close but not quite. They have now left.
But Picton is right there.
Picton. I mean, Picton's right there, and they left. Looks like they're maybe 6 minutes out.
Welcome to Picton, gateway to the South Island. As the ship will be berthing shortly, those passengers with vehicles are asked to proceed to the vehicle decks and prepare to drive.
Let's go.
All right.
That's a good question, McLennan. Like, as a commodity or a specific company that manufactures formula, I'm curious as well. I am honestly curious as well. Wait, Brainy. When's your fucking birthday?
We are getting to the official decision point. Are we going on the, I keep getting this wrong, east route?
I mean, when's your birthday?
100%.
100%?
100%. Why are we even talking about it?
Let's lock it in. I mean, I feel like at this point, Ben and Adam are almost certainly going to follow us. I'd be very surprised if they went the west route. It would be a bold play, and they might need to do a bold play.
Luciphine, hi, welcome
given
in.
that the gap has reduced so much, it probably makes sense for them to follow us from their perspective.
Company, I invested in goat milk formula. That's crazy. Like I said, I'm glad that worked out.
They've gone past east.
Buying Brainy formula futures
so
on the
yeah, it
Chicago
looks like they're going
Centile
east.
Exchange.
Okay. Well, I think that means we're going west. If they're going east, then they're going to skip the fish challenge. And if they're going to skip the fish challenge, then that means we have to do it. And I just think...
Yeah.
Don't mind me, just coughing in your ear again. How much? Hold on. I am actually doing much better, but I'm getting over being sick, so I've still got a little bit of a cough and some congestion and stuff. But I am stoked to be back and streaming, and I'm good. I'm excellent. I tried my hands at crypto during the boom. That went poor, so I've never tried it again. I bought crypto as a meme. Like, I literally bought a funny haha number of crypto, and that did well for me. But yeah, I've never actually treated crypto as a serious investment. Feel better? I actually do feel good. I do feel good, and that's actually part of the frustrating thing about this, is specifically Dogecoin, Kia. Check the DMs. I see the DMs. I'm trying to figure out if that's true or a meme. Randomous. Aren't stocks a lot more reliable? Yeah. That would be. I would not suggest. Okay, one, I'm gonna be on the internet, so don't listen to a fucking thing that I have to say about anything in related to your finances. But yeah, invest in some real fucking stocks before you dump money into a shitcoin, please. Please. I mean, the first part is a meme, definitely, of course. You won't though, man. You won't. Assert dominance. Actually do the thing, Moon. I tried Moon when I went to check, it crashed. Yeah. Bees knows where the honey is. Okay. I did well whenever everything crashed in 2020, but it was actually almost damn near impossible to fuck that up. So I bought a bunch of oil and gas whenever that shit was like negative. Not the actual commodity oil and gas. Like, I'm not insane. I wasn't actually trying to store petroleum somewhere. Yeah, invest in Bitcoin. Moon Meadow crashed. Is your stock abbreviation B? Billy, hi. Yes, it is. Invested? Who the fuck are you, Coin? But yeah, it's listen. Don't get your fucking financial advice from anyone on Twitch or YouTube. Not you, Safe Moon. Yeah, Safe Moon. Best to talk to a fiduciary registered financial advisor. Exactly. Thank you, McLennan. Thank you. Brainy, you never answered. You never answered. That's very suspicious. It's very suspicious of you. Is it actually your birthday today? Is it actually? I got a name now. Thank you. Was? Happy late birthday. What the fuck? It's the 13th now? Well, I'm sorry that we barely missed it, but happy fucking birthday. What the hell? Can we get some happy late birthdays in chat for Brainy, please? You fucking like what? I didn't want attention grab? That's too fucking bad. You're getting attention now. So Moon, are you gonna send the thing? are you gonna send the thing? Happy belated birthday. Thank you. Attention is dangerous. Brainy deserves all of the love. Brainy deserves all of the love and attention. I blame Twitter. The armpit meme got like 8 views. I didn't realize that I thought that you were just fucking around. I just thought that you were just armpit posting because, you know, why would you not? But happy fucking birthday. Okay, I'm setting, hold on, I need to go to my calendar real quick. Hold on, calendar.
Happy late birthday.
Yes. I need to add Brainy B-Day. Can't miss that shit again. Okay.
The odds of us pulling that off.
Even Heavy said it.
Time, it's just too big a risk.
We just hit more delays. We wouldn't be earning any coins.
No. And the thing is, and I don't know if they realize this, I think the West route.
What? Hold up. What?
Faster.
Yeah.
It's long.
Want me? Wait. Want me to send a thing? Hold up. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's not even a fucking question. That is a requirement at this point. Mwah.
Challenges are much easier. You don't have to deal with Christchurch. Okay. Okay.
Highly Star says B.
Hylia.
I love you.
I love you
That
too.
is all.
Well, I love you too. Thank you. Also tell Brainy happy birthday.
We're going west.
Hopefully by the
No
time
Flynn
they go,
emote? Somebody add it.
Happy birthday, Bronny. Happy birthday, Bronny. Happy birthday, Bronny. Bronny. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, that does work. You don't have I don't think that you do, but you don't have a way to Oh, you could. You totally could, Moon. Speaking of Final Fantasy, I just found out my closest friend has 7K hours in it. Yeah, I forget who it is that Anger knows, but they have like I thought that they were kidding, but they have like 20K hours in Skyrim or some shit.
Happy birthday to you.
Or Final Fantasy, rather.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Brainy. Happy birthday to you.
Jesus Christ, save me. No, I know save. Hi, Nib. How are you? That's so many minutes, so many hours, right? So much bad luck. What happened? Are you okay? What's going on? Did I make Cave Johnson my fallback voice? I did. You You finally got your computer back up or up and running? Post pics? Is it actually working? Like how many? I'm assuming that some shit went wrong.
Happy birthday, you fucking legend, Brian. I'll clip overlord. I'm Lennon Wallen, champion and master cracks. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, hey, yo, Moon. Perfect. I deleted the partition on my secondary drive by mistake. So you have to run a file restore program on it for a few days. That fucking sucks. And even then, you're probably gonna suffer for it. I hope that you get most everything back, Niv. I don't know how. I don't know, but maybe on. Is it on like a M.2 drive or something, or is this? Maybe there are more reliable methods these days, but often when I've run recovery programs like that, it's been, yeah, pain. I'll be a very happy birthday. What? Why? Don't. Also,
hope you have a very happy birthday, Mr. Hope you have a very, Mr. Preface, happy birthday,
that's why, because of the mister. You knew what you were doing. Your DMs right now? I know, yeah, my DMs right now. Holy.
Brady, I love you.
But respectfully, yeah. I'm respectfully looking at my DMs right now. Because goddamn. I install Windows, my key was expired, of course. When I bought the new key and put it in Windows, hijacked your login. That sucks. You reinstall Windows again. Hey, at least reinstalling Windows now takes a couple of minutes versus like hours. See, that wasn't so bad. Heck. Well, I'm glad that you seem to have everything figured out, Nev, and that you're good to go. I still want pictures. Floppy disk days. Oh, God. Even just on I remember installing XP so many times and just oh my God. Yeah, I almost cried when I deleted my partition, all your OBS stuff, your new VR chat stuff. Oh my God. Yeah, I really hope you get all that back. I have a floppy disk you can insert somewhere. Hey, yo. My chat is just full of entertaining offers today. I appreciate the love.
I don't know, 20, 25 minutes to get off. I would guess that they're going to be quicker because I think their boat was less busy. But still, hopefully it's, good 10, 15.
I mean, these people are moving. Feeling pretty good.
I mean, look, this room is emptying out in a matter of minutes.
I'm sorry that we were late, Brainy, but
I mean, look, people are
you deserve the love and attention. You really do.
Minutes to get off the ferry.
But maybe there was some weird delay. Like maybe this is fast.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Yeah. I mean, look, that was not too bad at all.
No,
it's not too bad.
That was not too bad.
I mean, now we're like, what? We're like 45 minutes behind them?
I mean, we thought it was going to be so much worse than that.
That is
pretty
good news.
And way to be observant, man. Moon is such a good being.
West Route,
like,
here
for
we
real.
Come.
So they just found out that we're going the west route. We're not following them. I wonder if they were expecting that.
Okay, Toby, I have some interesting news. They're going west.
No, they're not. They're just
No.
kidding with us.
No, they've done the turn. That is
Coming back.
interesting. Well, it doesn't seem like the right move, but it so doesn't seem like the right move that it almost makes me wonder if it is the right move and they're just smarter than us. I guess they're gonna try to win this with like curses and stuff.
Ferris TwitchCon Badge on 7 TV is called Parasocial. That's fantastic. So good. Oh my God, that's so good. And my brain went, wait a minute. Hey, you made the connection. You're so late. It's all good, Silver. Welcome in. Can we get a shout out for Silver, please? And a shout out for Niv also. God, let me get a drink of water real quick while those two shout outs play.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Ooh. Sneaky, sneaky meat. I don't know why that sounds so funny to me. Hey, yo, sneaky meat. Hey, chat. Hey, yo, chat. You wanna see me sneak? I'm sorry. It sounds so wrong. I hate it. Oh my gosh, I did it.
The lag, yeah. I don't know why the clip thing lags so much. I may actually try to find a different solution, see if it works a little bit better. Yeah, Miki, there's still a black bar. Don't worry about it. Moon's model is just so fucking cute. It's ridiculous. A clip was the one clip where I don't have my model, right? Do we want to try another silver clip? Thank you for the shout out. No worries. Happy to shout you out. Did we get a shout out for Niv as well? I got you.
Jesus Christ.
Of course, it's the same one. Clip thing, please. Please. Now your front panel USBs aren't working? That sucks.
Jesus Christ.
Look, the black bar is part of the charm now, okay? It's just part of the lore, okay? Yeah. It just, but that's the thing, it doesn't always grab the most recent.
To figure out what's going on with my PNG so I can get my emotes. Oh, fuck.
Yes, lore.
Weapon. Ah, fuck me. Got stuck.
That first clip was so good. Do we need B-lore? Wow, that hurts. That hurts. Can't be ours to fix it, so I'll say it's a feature. It's working as intended. Listen, it's working as intended. Okay? Gage.
Going forward.
Old strategy.
Got some B-lore right here.
As you all know, the next episode of
Wait!
Flag is up.
I fucking hate this part. I hate this part every time. I hate this so much. I hate it so much. I hate it. Okay, I guess Sam and okay, chat, would you agree that Sam and Toby are technically in the lead at the moment? Yes. I feel like it's not fair to be like it's kind of a tie right now. I think that they are kind of technically tied, sort of, but I feel like it's safe to say that Sam and Toby are in the lead at the moment. I mean, I guess so. Just null the vote. I could null the vote. Hey, yo, I love ties. They're stacked in inventory. Shrugs. They're like 20 minutes ahead on the shorter road. Yep. Yeah. No, I think it's what McLennan said. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get y'all your points now. Prediction. Sam and Toby are in the lead. Boop. Congratulations to anybody that went with Sam and Toby. Sorry if you lost points. All right, let's watch a little bit of their ad here. God, I cannot stand him reading this, though.
As you all know, the next episode of Jetlag is up right now on Nebula, because every single episode of Jetlag was released 1 week early on Nebula. But here's something you might not know. Did you know that
He's not even reading anything, and he's still not looking at the camera. He's not even reading anything, and still not looking at the camera. I hope when Redfall finally releases is not garbage. I don't hype myself up for nothing. I'm not familiar with Redfall. What is it? You got here in time for the Nightmare Fuel? Yeah, you did.
Originally, this channel was not going to be called Jetlag the Game. It was going to be called America the Game. And actually, our internal Slack channel is still called America the Game because we can't change the name of it. The reason it was going to be called America the Game.
I probably should get some real lore at some point. Yeah, probably something.
And then towards the end,
oh, that's cool. That does sound cool, Kia.
Because that opens us up to do more stuff in different places if we could ever afford it. And it turned out we were able to do those seasons a lot sooner than we expected because so many of you signed up on Nebula to support our show. And that's how we fund this entire thing.
What Nebula basically is it's a creator-founded and creator-run streaming site.
I don't feel like I could get away with that. B is cute. B nice. 69 cock. I don't feel like I mean I don't feel like I stream on the right platform for that that lore to be applicable. Yeah, poetry. I mean, it is poetry. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that it's bad. I just feel like I would need to be streaming primarily on like Fansly or something for that to be the right lore for me. Come on, redo tag. You're it. Boys basically didn't show the Netherlands and Belgium. Barely Germany. It was mostly France. Yeah, that is true. I would love for them to do similar again. Just enough words for the nowadays average attention span. True, Twitch-a-go. Night of the Coconut. Oh, Bailey sounds so good right now. I have some somewhere. Somebody laughs hysterically. Okay. Who doesn't laugh? Who doesn't laugh at Fupas, okay? Neeples. I mean, we could include Neeples. I'm comfortable with that. B, once a man who was stung by radioactive bee. Superpowers? No. He became a talking bee. Okay, so like my old lore... Okay, just real quick, I'll say what my old lore was going to be, but I never did anything with it. I fell down the VTuber rabbit hole real hard with a streamer named iCandy. She was they were a empath vampire, and I ran this past them, but again, I never really did anything with it, and it would be better to have my own lore that doesn't include anybody else. But at the time, I really wasn't taking streaming very seriously, and I was like, what am I going to need lore for? I'm going to be streaming for like a month and be done with this, right? But my idea was that I was a consciousness that that they tried to absorb, but I was just like I was so distasteful, and they just could not stand me that they like basically vomited me back up, and I ended up in their laboratory on their spaceship, and happened to find myself in a bee that was one of their experiments, and so I became a sentient bee. That consciousness got imprinted onto a fucking bee, and that's how I was a talking bee. Open ChatGPT and throw some buzz terms in it and ask how to write lore. I mean, I could do that. Oh my god, puke. That's kind of cool, not gonna lie. I thought that it was as well. I thought that it was as well, and it made sense because at the time I was incredibly involved in Candy's community, and modding over there and everything. I think with the hydrate and the stretch, and the posture check. Oh my god, my almost popped again. So, but again, it would be better at this point to have lore that was my own and didn't involve any other VTubers specifically. It'd be fine to be like in the same universe or something, but before I say what it made me think of, has anybody played through Atomic Heart? I have not played through Atomic Heart yet. Anyways, Nebula, I wish that we could watch the next episode together on Nebula, but I don't feel like it's right for me to stream content that's paywalled like that. So, Jesus Christ. Okay, Doug.
After years of breaking the law.
Okay. So that was a good episode. I really do love that they're finding success with that like format. I surprisingly have a small bit of lore. Space Gremlin, the end. Hey, yeah, whatever works. The sound desync is already bad. Jesus Christ. What I just don't know what would be. I blame Twee for poisoning me with this stupid Jesus Christ. Stupid yes no fanfic. I'm assuming that is actually yes no. Wait, the sound desync. Apparently this is a real issue for Twitch Ago. That it's not solved by refreshing, where the video sound is desynced from the stream. It's your name. Oh, I see. My lore is fuck the wizard, but only the specific one. Okay. Thank you for the clarification, because only browser sound though. That's so weird. I recommend installing FFZ and enabling reset player feature, but it's not. Yeah, it's not that. Apparently, it is. But does anybody else notice the audio desync in the browser itself? I mean, I could probably just. Can I just? Okay. What if I do this? Hold on. What if I just straight up closing this? We're doing this. We're going here. This. Doing. Hating a wizard only increases their power. The bigger the hat, the better. Yeah, you don't fuck with wizards. You really don't. Yeah, I notice it sometimes. Okay,
Breaking the law in GTA 5, I've decided to mix things up, because today I'm going to drive across the...
There we go. There we go.
...city and take a selfie at the Vinewood sign, but if I break...
Is it the same? Are you still experiencing the same desync? Due to wizard, I now has tail and ears. Yes. Does the wizard take commissions? Can't tell from this segment. Need some people talk heads ideally. Okay.
any laws along the way, then I explode. And unfortunately for me, I just installed the Chaos mod, which allows my Twitch chat to vote on a random effect to add into the game every 30 seconds. Despite all this chaos, I gotta drive from the Ferris wheel docks over here to
Right, where can we find this wizard? I've got so many people that need to piss off this wizard.
Then drive all the way to the Vinewood sign and take a selfie, all without breaking the law. It's a good thing I'm wearing a seatbelt. Here we go. I started this stop sign. I will wait until there are no cars coming either direction. I think I'm fine right now. And now I very legally cross the road. I'm yielding for this pedestrian.
I don't know what I can do to fix that. I genuinely don't know. Is there any settings when you pause the sound also doesn't match? That's so crazy. Capture Great. I'm doing it through a window capture. Maybe if I changed it to be like some other form of... Posted some pictures. Thank you. I appreciate that. You could use game capture, set it to a specific window, might do something. Let me see if I can trick it into doing that. I don't know if I can. The thing is, at the start of the stream, it's perfect, but it gets worse and worse as you capture browser source. I need to do some more research on this because it does not let me game capture. It does not let me game capture Chrome. So, which makes sense, but at the same time, it would be nice if I could, let's see, display. Unless you go full screen, it's full screen. We can try it. Let's test it. Browser source can maybe look at. Well, I'm doing window and not browser. Well, maybe browser would end up being better. Let me try this. Oh, full screen and then try game capture. Sure. Let's see what happens. I am still not seeing it. Nope. What if I do... I need to install an extension on here that lets me do like a pop-out player. Maybe I'll go live and do like some more in-depth like troubleshooting on an alt account or something. But we'd have to like sit and chill and watch videos for a while to be able to actually get to a period in time where it has that issue. I guess suffer through view in Discord and capture that. Interesting. Hold on, let me try that.
Breaking the law in GTA 5, I've decided to mix things up, because today I'm going to drive across the city and take a selfie at the Vinewood sign, but if I break any laws along the way, then I explode. And unfortunately for me, I just installed the Chaos mod, which allows my Twitch chat to vote on a random effect to add into the game every 30 seconds. Despite all this chaos, I gotta drive from the Ferris wheel docks over here to the Capitol building, take a selfie, then drive.
Yeah. Hold on. What if I do this and I do properties? That still does not let me grab. That's so weird. What if I swap this though? You still see the pinned? Yeah, that's you're gonna have to deal with that. It's too good of a pinned message to let go. What will that look like? It says automatic, yeah. I'm gonna try this real quick.
Drive all the way to the Vinewood sign.
What? I'm just curious what's gonna happen. Boop and boop.
And take a selfie, all without breaking the law. It's a good thing I'm wearing a
Yeah,
seatbelt.
could try it.
Here we go. I started this stop sign. I will wait until there are no cars coming either direction. I think I'm fine right now. And now I very legally cross the road. I'm yielding for this pedestrian. I'm moving past the pedestrian. All right, a lot of cars at this stop sign. Oh. No. That is not me breaking a law, right? That's him. That's not me.
Curious. Is it still desync? Sounds perfect. What in the fuck? Interesting. It's fine. Okay. You know what? Tell you what. Let me fix this real quick, and we will watch this video using this method, And then we'll swap to like GeoGuessr for a little bit more of the stream here, or something maybe.
Using only the most advanced technology in the distance, Futuramis, the B Corp mascot, became self-aware after converting the Futuramis travel to the past. The ultimate digital B. Prepare your system for B filtration, for B is coming swarm.
B's lore, we certainly could use that. All right, let's enjoy this Doug video together. I want to do some stuff like this in the future on the channel, so we need to figure out Chaos mod on GTA 5.
Me. That's not my fault. Jesus Christ. None of this is okay. None of that was my fault, right? I don't think. So far, everything's looking pretty standard. Looks like I have right away here. Shit. Is that my fault? This is a red. I will wait. Yield.
Has anybody played Chaos mod before?
I didn't do anything.
I have not played it.
Back out of here without hitting anybody. We're fine. Excuse me.
It looks amazing.
The bad news is my car is invisible. The good news is
that was fun.
I haven't
Yeah.
broken a law yet, so I'm feeling confident about this. That's not my fault. What did I hit? Is it my fault if they're not visible?
If your car ever gets turned invisible, that's illegal since your tail lights are
True. True.
Is that?
No, that's fine.
Change, right?
That's fine.
Not illegal, but sick. All right, cool. Excuse me. Can I just lane change? No. Is that my fault? Driving while under the influence. Do we even know what was I under? LSD. Okay, if I've ingested LSD accidentally, I didn't do it intentionally, right? Here's my question for you. Would you take me to court over that?
Yeah, but then
right,
if you realize that you're on
So
it.
I took my Twitch chat to court, and I hired California's top lawyer, my friend Parkser, who will do everything in his power to prove my innocence in front of this honorable
That's
jury.
a good scene.
Disclaimer, Parkser is not a lawyer.
That's a really good scene, actually. I like the way that he does that.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
You're my lawyer. Let's say I'm driving
I'm
along.
not your lawyer.
Well, you're being humble. Let's say I'm driving along the road, right? And I have not, to my knowledge, ingested drugs. And then suddenly I realize I've been poisoned with LSD. And then I continue to drive forward regardless of the fact that I'm tripping like mega balls. Is that illegal because I didn't ingest it myself?
Wait. What? Twitch chat drugged you while you were operating a vehicle?
Yes.
If you know that you are under the influence of an illicit substance and you continue to operate the vehicle, then yes, that is driving under the influence. If you knew that you were high and you kept driving,
Parkser, I actually,
then yes.
the connection's kind of breaking up. I'm gonna jump. Thanks for helping out. So I think we were in agreement that because I did not know what was going on, that it is in fact not something.
Condors. I mean that. Yeah.
Why don't we go
Yes.
to the jury? Now, be sure you thought about both sides here, okay? Put yourself in my shoes. You're suddenly drugged with LSD, chat. Imagine it. And ignore what my lawyer said. He's not even a real lawyer. All I can do now is put it to a vote of the people and trust that the people will do the right thing. Fuck.
Good there.
Parkser, are you here? What do I even pay you for? Why is the judge so daddy? I did make it most of the way to the Capitol building that time, so this is clearly doable. I didn't do anything illegal. All right, this is fine. That's not my fault.
This is impossible.
Beyblades.
Sir, we need to exchange information now. Oh my God. Can I get your insurance, please? Everybody's on a motorcycle. That's not illegal. I didn't do anything. Can I get your insurance information? I'm gonna need all of your insurance.
Oh.
Do you have a boating license? It's not illegal. Don't worry, I'm not resisting. That is not a police officer. That is a fence. So I'm going to legally move around. Get him! Get him! There's a lamppost in the middle of the road, but it's not illegal to cross around it, I don't think. The chair has the right of way. Wait, it says I'm drunk. I'm not moving. I'm not moving. I've learned my lesson. Wait, is it illegal to just sit here in the road, though?
Yeah.
I'm not driving. You need
Yeah,
to park.
that would be
Do I get
illegal.
out? What is the most legal thing to do here? We need park, sir.
Hello,
They'll be
Douglas.
getting the
Hey,
you can get here. I'm pretty sure it changed. Boy, I could not find the mod icons. Whoa. Oh yeah. Thank you, Brandy. I'm fairly certain that in Texas, like if you fall asleep with your keys like accessible to you in the vehicle. So if you are just in your car and intoxicated and you have the keys and shit with you, like that is illegal. So yeah, it's not something that I would want to fuck around with at all.
my friend got me really drunk without me realizing it. I'm in the middle of the road, but I'm just sitting here. Do I get out of the car and wait, or do I just wait until I'm sober in the middle of the traffic? Oh, wait. Okay. You might not need to answer that question.
Okay, so the ideal thing to do there would have, if you strictly want to be legal, well, you're trespassing now. However,
Okay, fine.
Yeah, I
if
can
you
see that, Kia.
wanted, to do the most legal thing before, you would turn on your hazards and not continue driving.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Parks. This is why I pay you the big bucks. Just bill me for an hour.
I'm not gonna.
Care and control based under the influence law.
Slow down a
Yeah.
little bit. Cross lanes. Sideways grab. Okay, hold on. Is this? It's not my fault. I didn't do it. Okay, let's say gravity itself changes.
Vamos,
That is
welcome.
not my fault.
So
Welcome,
when you
welcome.
change from the straight lane to the right turn lane, you cross those solid white line. So you broke the law back then already before any of this happened anyway.
So wait, when was that?
You turned left into the closest lane, which is correct.
Okay.
And then you needed to change lanes to the right lane while the line was dotted and before it turned solid.
Why don't we go ahead and have the jury vote?
Hold on.
Guilty as fuck.
One. Okay.
You're
voted.
the worst lawyer.
With regards to the gravity thing, if gravity literally changes, that may be a mitigating factor where you won't actually get charged for the crime.
Now, in this case, when the world just spontaneously forces something to happen without my involvement, that's classified as a force majeure, or major, I don't know how to say that, or it's a force of God, which frees me from the liability of what happens. So as long as I do everything I can to commit no crimes within my control, then this doesn't count as me breaking the law. So let's say Jesus enters my car and starts
Jesus,
driving
take the
recklessly.
wheel. That's
Am I breaking
amazing.
the law?
It depends. There are some laws where...
Oh my God,
the
Jesus.
Because he's not doing a good job.
No, Jesus is really letting you
There are some
down.
laws where the vehicle owner is responsible, and there are some laws where the driver or the vehicle operator is responsible. So
Okay.
it depends on the situation.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to go to the jury then. Am I responsible for this? As the person who's just in the car right now. Okay, all right, chat thinks I'm innocent. The jury has made a just decision. Thank you, Parkshire. This is why I pay you the big bucks. You saved me. Bill me for 2 hours.
Wait, what? No.
I haven't done anything illegal yet. I'm gonna calmly get back to my car.
And get yanked right back out.
You're actually allowed to drive on the sidewalk if somebody is threatening your life, probably.
I mean,
And then, okay, if I'm attacked by a man with an axe in the middle of the road.
no one's going to give you a ticket for driving on the sidewalk if you're escaping someone with a hatchet that's trying to murder you. Just saying.
Am I allowed to drive on the sidewalk to get away from him?
Yes.
You are?
As long as you are not injuring other people in the process, yes. You can use the sidewalk to escape the deadly situation.
Okay.
Well, then I would murder them with a hatchet if they try to give me a ticket. In Minecraft, obviously.
Okay, good to know, good to know. This is why I pay you the big bucks. Bill me for 6 hours.
I'm not going to bill you for 6 hours.
I feel like you might be going bankrupt.
You need to find Jesus so I don't get tickets.
Is it illegal to have like a sports car in California?
Roblox
without a
killings
front
only,
license
yes.
plate?
Yeah, in Terraria,
It's
yeah,
not
yeah,
as
yeah.
easy of a question as you might think it is.
Okay.
Literally, sports car is not defined in law. I believe the term is track car, where it's like cars designed for track racing and not for regular use. And in that case, yes, it is illegal to have a track vehicle on regular streets or like public highways. I don't think the vehicle you're like the red one that grew a mind of its own and ran you over. I don't think that one is considered a track car, but I don't know.
Well, I got a
and
substitute
then
anyway. Oh, never mind.
The front license plate.
Jesus again.
California does require a
Damn you, Jesus.
Okay, so I got to use a different car. Literally none of the cars. Okay, there's like one car in this game.
Yeah, you should get up because that is loitering. That is also illegal.
Okay, all right. So let's say you're shot in the middle of the road.
You should get away from the shooter.
Sir, I'm gonna need your insurance. Ah, another hit and run.
Don't ask him for insurance. Get away from the shooter.
Well, it's a red light.
It doesn't matter. If you're getting shot, you can break laws
There's appear
to
to-
some extent to not endanger other people
There
and
appear-
get away
there
from
appear
the
to be
life-threatening
clowns.
situation.
Okay,
Oh.
hold on. This is fine because what I'm gonna do
You're a
is illegal to
wizard.
get back into the car, and now is a green light. And we're good, right? No laws broken during that.
Yes, you did not technically break any laws there.
Okay, okay.
I
this
think
is
so,
gonna-
McLennan.
This is very, very hard. Lawyer, let's say a bus appears on top of my car, I think.
Suddenly bus. Yeah, I feel like it actually would have been faster to walk, but I feel like you're also in more danger. You're also in more danger if you're walking, because imagine all of these things happening and you're not protected in your vehicle. He has a taillight out. That's illegal. True. You've been struck by bus.
I would recommend you exit the vehicle.
Okay, okay.
Wait, so how did the bus get there?
I am not sure. An act of God.
This is God. Don't blame me for acts of myself. You're on your own down there.
I'm waiting for the crosswalk sign to turn. If they force me into the road, this isn't my fault, right? If I am pushed into the street.
Oh my
Is it
God, that's
literally
insane.
illegal? Yes. However, will you get charged with it? No.
Okay, okay. You're saying it's up to a jury.
Well, so first of all, it's up to the police officer. So if you are about to get ticketed for it and you let the police officer know that like hundreds of people pushed you into the street, the
Yeah,
police officer
they're
most
not-
likely
they're
is
not gonna
not going to
ticket you
give
for
you the
that.
ticket.
Jury, that's sounding pretty convincing. What do you
Although
think?
maybe,
Why are we already in court though?
I wonder, they may actually give you a ticket for like inciting a riot or something. Like if you knew that people were going to have that kind of reaction to you being somewhere, I feel like they may actually have been like, it may be like, yeah, you're not, but well, what are you doing? What are you doing? I could see that happening.
You're a lawyer. That's your whole thing.
I'm not a lawyer.
It looks like a jury from the public have decided I am in fact innocent. God damn, you're a good lawyer, Parker.
I'm not a lawyer.
I am so close. I'm like 2 blocks away from the Capitol building.
Yeah.
This is actually the run.
Me. I'm gonna be the one that incites a riot at TwitchCon. Lily? Nah, it's the B. It's the B all the way. Don't go outside. Yeah. It is probably illegal for you to go outside. That's a good point. Always blame the bee? Wow.
Oh God, this is fine. I'm waiting for the turns. I'm waiting for the crosswalk to turn.
Why are there meteors falling from the sky?
Okay, I think in a second the people will, but there are a lot of whales.
Why are there whales falling from the sky? Did you cause this to happen?
No, I did not. I have.
Is that a Supra?
Why are you on the news?
I don't know. I'm still on the sidewalk. I haven't done anything illegal. You can see.
Is that a Supra, bro? Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. That's probably not nearly as funny to most people in chat, but that's fucking hilarious. It's fucking hilarious.
See me there on the sidewalk. Chat, let me have this. Okay, that's not me. Is that illegal?
Wait, is what illegal? Why are you in the air?
If I jump super, super high into the air and jump over a building, is that illegal? That's not illegal, right?
Probably not.
Okay.
But I believe California is not the case.
Parks or Jesus killed me.
Interesting.
Bill me for 10 hours. Now, at this point, Twitch chat is breaking the laws of physics quite often, so I changed the voting system to a proportional vote, which means that it'll pick one of the effects randomly, but it's weighted by the number of votes each one got, meaning that it's a little bit less predictable and should make things more legal. Why are you in the middle of the road? This is so ridiculous. What do I do here? I think I'm allowed to go in the zone here. Their car hit me. This is fine. We'll hoof it and hopefully not break any laws. Oh, Oh, cool. TikTok.
I'm using this to study for my driver's test, and I'm not going to lie, I think I'm going to fail.
I've been mostly legal. We are very close. You
What
just need
in
that
the
jumping
fuck?
crosswalk to tell me it's legal to cross. Oh my god. Hurry up. Hurry up.
That is so
Terrifying.
crazy
Oh, there we go, there we
looking.
go. One block. Come on. Okay, I can just barely make out the jumping crosswalk sign. If that turns to white, we're good. That's white. That's white. That's white. Okay. 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 I think we're there. I think we're there. This is the Capitol. I had finally gotten to the Capitol building. All I had to do now is take a selfie, but why is he turning? I couldn't figure out how to point the camera the right direction. And then, while I sat there trying to figure out the camera, why he won't face... Why wouldn't he face the Capitol? What was going on?
Oh my
Twitch chat
God.
warped me to the freeway, and then I died. So I got incredibly close that time, and after figuring out how to actually take selfies, I was ready to go again. Okay, Parker, you're my lawyer. Guide me on this next one, okay?
Just drive like a normal person.
I'm driving like a normal person.
Why don't you have a head?
Is that illegal?
Why are you really small?
Is that illegal? Is that illegal? Hey, is this legal? Is it illegal to fake your own death? Oh, is this illegal? Is it illegal to die? The whales are legal, right? So let's say an earthquake happens and it launches my car.
That is fine.
Parker, is that illegal?
Yes.
My vehicle disappeared into oblivion. That is not illegal, right? If there's a giant bag of money on the ground, can I pick it up or do I have to return it to the police? I appear to have a bees. Is that illegal? What would happen if you drove
Bees!
off blocking the road? So
I appear to have a bees. That is illegal. You stay away from my family. You stay away from my fucking family, Doug.
let's say there are cougars. It is so hard to follow the law.
It's actually not.
It's really hard, man.
Bees are legal?
In the same area?
It's not legal to kidnap my family.
It's been like 45 minutes. Oh, that is illegal.
Thank you, Park, sir. So is this illegal? What if I land in a public place?
You did land in some form of property, and you collided with the shrubbery, so you should go into the building to inform them of what happened and provide
They're
either
really hot,
insurance
they were.
information or identification. That is illegal.
Okay, we're gonna walk. We're gonna walk
Hey, the walking
I
strat.
have 5 police.
I don't think this is going to work out. I really
That is
don't.
illegal.
Well, hold on. I haven't seen the police. I don't know for certain that they're after me.
Then why are you hiding?
Sorry, I left my egg salad sandwich up here. I need
Oh,
to get it.
that's reasonable.
Somebody just suggested something, which is a brilliant idea. I call a taxi.
Why didn't you do that 3 hours ago?
Because, Parker, as my lawyer, you never...
This makes me want to try this now, but I don't know if I can get like maybe this is something that's sort of baked into like crowd control or something like that. He tried with Jesus. I mean, he did, but Jesus, I don't feel like was. I think Jesus was just going where Jesus wanted to go, where a taxi is going to go where he wants the taxi to go. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find like the exact mods. No, just chat message capture. Interesting. Maybe we can find some tutorials about how to set up some of this. A number from 1 to 8. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to do some research because I mean we can get chaos mods set. But I would love to. Even to just fucking steal this idea just to see how difficult it truly is with chat being dicks, because I already know that y'all are going to be dicks. I feel like that would be a lot of fun. You can go sleepies. Rest well, Moon. Rest well. Thank you for hanging out, and thank you for all of the cursed food and everything else. You'll be fine with us. I doubt. Thank you for the snack. Are you gonna thank Moon for calling your bluff? Because I am appreciative of your tweet now, Brainy, on a level that I did not think that I was going to be. I'll be totally fine. Yeah, y'all wouldn't possibly make my life difficult.
suggested that would be the most legal thing to do.
First of all, I'm not your lawyer.
Okay, here's my cab. We will now watch as this taxi driver drives flawlessly without breaking a single law. Observe. And even if he does break a law, I haven't broken any laws. Like that.
Later, Hank. Good luck with school.
The taxi driver disappeared. Oh, never mind. There he is. Okay,
oh my God!
I'm just gonna use his car.
Holy shit!
No, I guess it's not my car, right?
That was such a good clip.
Car.
Okay, I will call another.
Oh, sorry. I want to
taxi.
watch that again.
This would be much easier if
There he is. Let's break a law. I haven't broken any laws. Like that was not legal. The taxi driver disappeared. Oh, never mind.
Oh my God.
I guess I'm gonna.
That's so good.
I'm just gonna use his car. Is that legal? No, I guess it's not my car, right?
You should not steal the taxi driver's car.
Okay, I will call another taxi.
You know, this would be much easier if you just had a taxi where the driver does not randomly die.
Well, that's not on Doug.
What?
What the fuck?
Is this illegal?
Hi. Can I get a cab?
I'm like right next to the Capitol building. Was any part of that illegal? Parkster, I think I just did it. If you teleport onto a motorcycle and then you immediately get off and you start walking the rest of the way, that's fine, right?
I don't know.
Okay, quick run by the jury. You have to admit it was not only very legal, very fucking cool too. All right, the people are saying I'm innocent, and you're under oath, Parkster.
Right, Brittany.
That's the Capitol building. Gotta get to the other side. Come on! Oh my God, in here. Please. Please.
What?
Here's the Capitol building.
Does he know how to selfie now? Does he know how to selfie now?
Camera. I look away from the building. I flip the camera, and this time we take the selfie. Let's go! Yes! Oh, 3 hours, and I drove like 8 blocks without breaking any laws.
So you're definitely not supposed to do random stunts on motorcycles in public.
Well, if I was teleported into it in action, I think that's fine. And I'm doing a little celebratory dance. That's not illegal, Parkster, to dance in front of the Capitol building.
That is
true.
If you are being flung around by an earthquake, that is not illegal.
Okay,
Parkster,
so now that he's done this,
bill me for 1,800
he doesn't have to.
I will see you next
It's
time.
not all in one go. So now he has to go to the next location.
And thus, we finally made it to the Capitol building. We're officially halfway done with this challenge.
Okay.
All that's left is to drive way, way, way up into the hills and take a selfie with the Vinewood sign. This is so much farther than the last one. Here we go. Clone player. Okay, there are 2 of me now.
Oh.
Launch me towards the Vinewood sign. As long as I land here without breaking a law, this could be clutch. Was that illegal? Parkster.
Hello.
Was there anything illegal about that?
So you are in someone's... Why are there 2 of you?
Don't worry about that. Okay, you can see here, the 2 homes have this deck. They have a deck and a pool, so it's sort of clearly defined where their homes start and end.
Do you have permission from the homeowners to act?
He thought 5 checkpoints would only take an hour with Chaos Mod every 30 seconds and chat getting to pick? In a chat his size? Absolutely not. No fucking way. That's amazing.
Access that area of their property.
We don't know if it's their property. I think this is public land right here.
That is still their land. So you can go knock on their door and ask if you have permission to access that area. And if they say yes, then you are not trespassing. If you don't have
Let me
permission
go knock on their door.
in that area, then this would be trespassing.
Hello? Is this your guys' property?
I'm so jealous. One of my friends is getting to shoot a minigun this week. One of my friends is getting to shoot a minigun for like a minute or something this week. That would be a lot of fun. I wouldn't want to spend like that much money on it, but a whole minute supposedly. I don't know. Maybe it's less than that, but he's spending like quite a bit of money for the seconds or whatever that he's getting to do this for. So be fair, first hour of the stream he spent spilling his keto chocolate drink all over the streaming equipment and restarting. That is unfortunate.
Okay, that is illegal.
What if I kill my own clone?
Wee woo. Why is there a humongous, massive rock on the road?
That's illegal.
Did you put it there?
No, that was Mr. Major.
Who is Mr. Major?
Wales.
Fort Major.
Do you mean force majeure?
Yeah. Sorry, I don't speak French.
What is with the whale thing? This is like the 4th time I have seen this happen when you called me.
That's Frank Major. Now, Parkser is not a real lawyer, but for some reason he knows an insane amount about laws.
Okay, well, you ran the stop sign.
If
You
it's
have
a
to
literal
stop at the
full
line. If
car
it's
length, then
literally your
line
own
is
red.
down.
You're
You're
also
also
driving. You're already blocked. Don't put I'm not sure if I have a favorite candy bar. I like Snickers.
That was a lot. That was way too dank. I'm trying to think if I know anybody, if I know any like actual lawyers or something that I could loop in on this. Plenty of doctors, but
So in general, I like caramel or caramel, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Nuts.
Nuts.
All right, let's run it. That was your fault. I need your insurance, please. Bouncy vehicles is not great. As long as I don't hit anything, we're fine. Okay, that's fine. That's completely fine. I'm gonna do my best to get out of this piece of debris. Okay. Is it illegal to bounce off the Capitol building?
You know, it's hard to tell because this doesn't really happen in real life.
What about Mueller versus McDonald's?
I don't think that's actually a case.
Oh.
Wait, it's bouncing the right direction.
Oh.
If I survive this has all been a force majeure, all right? None of this has been my
I
fault.
am
This is
heavy
literally-
weapons
it's
guy,
the path.
and this is my weapon. She weighs 150 kilograms and fires $200 custodial cartridges at 10,000 rounds per minute. It costs $400,000 to fire this weapon for 12 seconds.
the heavy voice is so fucking good. It's so fucking good.
This has to be it. Okay, we're landed. I get out of the car. Lock player inside vehicle. Parkser, am I allowed to drive this car up the hillside?
Well, you should not have a vehicle there. If it is a pedestrian
But that's
walkway,
why
then you should get out of your vehicle.
I immediately get out of the vehicle and I return to the pedestrian path, which is right here, right? That's legal. And you're under oath.
I mean, no, I'm not under oath. But if that is designed for pedestrians,
Thank you for the hydrate and the
directly
stretch.
up to the sign.
Okay,
then
quick
yes, that
quick
is
jury
fine.
vote. Jury,
Thank you, Biddy.
That's above board, right? You saw the evidence. It's a pedestrian path. It's public land. Okay. Jury thinks I'm innocent. No laws have been broken. Okay, I'm gonna have to go off path in order to get the whole sign. In order to get the sign in frame, I move down the hill. I run across the plain. Maybe out here, we get a nice view of the city. Yeah, that should get it. I stand on this hill. There are people in lawnmowers driving at me, I think. We go to Snapmatic. That guy's just mowing the lawn. Okay, I flip the camera, and... Vinewood sign, let's go!
Nice.
Huge and completely legal. Celebratory whales.
Are you sure you didn't step on some like endangered bugs on the way down there?
I don't think so. Can anybody check if I hit a bug? Guilty. After 5 hours of barely legal behavior, Doug was finally convicted of a felony bug crime and sentenced to 35 years in a maximum security prison.
Seems reasonable.
As part of his plea deal, Doug agreed to give full legal control of the YouTube channel over to Parkser. And in a hard content pivot, every video will now just be Parkser reading from the California Penal
Yeah,
Code.
McLennan. Yeah.
Hello, YouTube. Today we will be reviewing California Penal Code.
Wait, what?
Part 1 of Crimes and Punishments. Title 15, Miscellaneous Crimes. Chapter 2 of Other and Miscellaneous Offenses. 653M.
Whoa, we're gonna let him do his thing. But yeah, you actually can't just go up to the sign and just take a picture like that. You can get like sort of close, and there are places to take photos, obviously, but like nothing like where he was at in the game.
A. Every person who, with
Wait,
intent
there's
to
still
annoy,
like
telephones or makes contact by means of an electronic communication device
Holy
with
shit.
another and addresses to or about the other person any
Let
obscene
him cook.
language
Let him
or
cook.
addresses to the other person any threat to inflict injury to the person or property of the person addressed or any member of his or her family is guilty of a misdemeanor. Nothing in this subdivision shall apply to telephone calls or electronic contacts made in good faith. B. Every person who, with intent to annoy or harass, makes repeated telephone calls.
He should his next upload on this channel should just be his friend reading like case law or something. That should 100%. He should lean into this and just post like a 20-minute long video of this dude just 100% stylized. 100% stylized. I don't know if this is a running joke or not, but yeah, like keep that going and just like act like there's no difference at all. That would be fantastic. That was a really good video.
Or makes repeated contact by means of an electronic communication device or medium permits any that is not limited subsection 12. Like and subscribe.
Parkser is just as popular in his chat as Doug himself. That's awesome. That's really cool. Oh my god. Well, okay, maybe I'll just swap to like a different browser or something for watching videos, but I'll do who let him stream, who let him cook. I'll have to do some research, see if we can't figure out what the actual deal is with all that. By the way, B's links posted and me messing with the ability to add overlay after the fact. I appreciate you posting that. I will take a look. Don't use Firefox, it auto freezes because of certain monitor things. Interesting. I will take a look. Okay, so I said that I was going to play some more GeoGuessr or something after watching that video, but honestly, I'm starting to cough more and I can feel my voice being all scratchy. So I'm going to take it easy on myself. We still got a 3-hour stream in. It was really nice to be back. So I think we're going to call it there. We're going to call it there and we are going to raid somebody and I'll be back on Friday. So I'll get a nice little break tomorrow to rest my voice and everything. Get lots of, yo, Petri, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by again. Thank you for the butt pats. Thank you. Let's see, I lost my playlist because of closing the browser earlier. Hold on just a second. Yeah, so who we gonna raid?
Thank you for this stream.
Thank you all for being here. Really, it means a lot that after a break, everybody's back to hang out. So, well, is Ellis actually streaming? Oh, hey, well, there you go.
Ocean man, take me by the hand. Let me to the land that you understand. Ocean man, the
You did not just fucking Ocean Man me.
Ocean man, the crest of the gem man, and right by the sand, soaking up the thirst of the land. Ocean man, can you see through the wonder of the
Yeah, I got you.
Ocean man, the crust is elusive when it gets full to the childlike man. Ocean man, the sequence
This was the first playlist.
raised in the sand, soaking up the thirst of the land.
That was fucking incredible. Yeah, and that'll put you on the right spot of YouTube to find more of those playlists. That's how I found the other one that we played tonight. But anyways, we're gonna raid Ellis. I don't think have I ever raided Ellis before? I don't think so. Anyways, I don't feel like that she's normally streaming around this time. Maybe I just have missed her. I don't know. Either way, let's see lots of bees over in Ellis's chat. If you have a sub, never streams at this time. That's what I thought. If you have a sub, there you go. If you do not, not the bees is your raid message. Anyways, let's see some bees over in Ellis's chat. Thank you all so much. Mwah. I love you all. I'll be back on Friday. I'm not sure what we're gonna do yet, but we're gonna be up to something. Thank you for the stretch. And the posture check. Oh shit, we got a good raid. We got a good raid heading over there. Thank y'all so much. I'm curious about the reaction to the raid message. Yeah, I am curious as well. This raid message is very, very, I'm gonna be honest. I love it. I love it, but some people like are really, really offended about this raid message. Yeah, we'll be up to something. We're gonna hang out on Friday. Yeah, join the we can shorten it a bit. We could, yeah, we could shorten it a bit. Also join the Discord. We should shorten it a bit, honestly. Discord. Grab the message from Brainy, the shortened version. Love you all. Bye. I will see you on Friday. See you on Friday. Bye, everybody. Bye. 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 Mwah. Oh. Bye, everybody. Dicks! Hey, the Dicks.
Does anyone want to go 7 by themselves, just to spread out?